What's up YouTube? My name is Spencer Berke and I'm going to make this video for you guys that obviously is a little bit different from the car stuff, but I made one last time talking a little bit about life and kind of why I quit my 9 to 5, and it did pretty well. A lot of people responded to it very well. The coolest thing is I didn't focus on getting the views because obviously the views help me pay for my bills and stuff, but the best thing that I had was actually the direct messages from the people who watched it, and it just was very nice to hear that everyone from 14-year-olds all the way up to 50, 60, 70-year-olds who had businesses or they were parents or they were kids or whatever it could be, they were affected by it in a way that helped them kind of see the world in a different way of, you know, my perspective. And I like sharing my perspective with the world, and that's why I want to make this video for you guys right now. So over the last few months, obviously I've been building my business and I live by something that really stuck to my head. And it's cool because I haven't really talked about it too much, and I don't talk about it because it's a little bit personal, but I started taking care of myself really well. I started working out 4 days a week at 7 a.m. at a local gym with a personal trainer named John, and he is someone who has helped me majorly the last 3 or 4 weeks. I've lost weight, I feel better, I'm counting my macros now, I'm eating healthy, I'm eating 4 or 5 times a day, and I feel better. And I want to share something with you while I have these endorphins and this feeling in my head of, you know, this is something that I want to bring attention to you guys. That in my head I had no idea what I wanted to film for this video. I had no clue, and I said let's just get the camera and let's just talk. So I'm gonna go over a few key points right now that if you watch me for my car content, thank you, but this video I'm gonna go over just some stuff that goes into my head to kind of freestyle a little bit and go over just a few things I'm going through that I feel people can relate to. And I like these videos because a good 10-minute talk, it's good to get kind of some information out to you guys and share what I'm going through. That way in a year, 5 years, 10 years, I can look back at this, or you guys can, and hopefully use it as inspiration. So one of the quotes, or not quotes, but things that I've always lived by is literally doing exactly what I want. I know it's kind of goofy and funny, but that's why I got that cup. I found it on Amazon. But I asked myself, I think it was about 8-9 months ago, I said, why am I not doing exactly what I want to do? And it hit me. I was just kind of like, okay, I'm waking up every day and I'm doing something I don't love. So yes, I was at a car dealership. Yes, I was buying cars. I kind of switched around to different dealerships, and I realized that obviously in my last video I talked about how whose dream are you building? Your own or somebody else's? And that's kind of what was my wake-up call. Sorry, I don't know if there was like a weird thing on the TV in the background. I wasn't watching. But regardless, I had a good conversation with my trainer. I think it was last Friday in the morning. After getting some good workouts in, just kind of warming up a little bit, feeling good with the fresh morning air, I realized that he had brought something up about a business deal that he was doing. And obviously I won't share the details, but he said that, you know, he was doing this, he was doing that. What do you think to me, to Spencer? And I was like, well, here's my input. If you're not doing literally exactly what you want every day, then why are you even living? And I know that's kind of harsh, but it's the truth. For me, this is the crazy thing that I realized is that I'm 25 years old, and I said when I'm 30, I want to look back and say for my 30th birthday that I did something when I was 25, which was quit my job, become an entrepreneur, become a business owner, and operate my own company and build an empire of my own. And I want that to be so when I get there, I can say I actually did it and not just talk about all it. And I'll be 26 in about 2 weeks on December 31st. And that's actually when Devoted Society is gonna be a whole new thing, which is what I'll talk about right now. So I teamed up with somebody who I've been a friend with for a long time. He's a business owner, he has developers, he has people that can help me. And we basically have been structuring something the last few months where every few days I'm making some content for it, I'm uploading new things, that's all exclusive. It's technically a pro member website for you guys to join, and there's different tiers of what you want to join with, where you can be a pro member or you can be a gold member, which is something that can give you guys access to literally everything that I do. I'm gonna do something that not many people do in their lifetime. I'm gonna open up and share everything that I do here on these computers, on all these phones that I have, on all these iPads, on how I make my money and how much money you can make and how you can charge your customers and how to take better photos, how to do tutorials on vlogs. I'm gonna show you literally every little bit of it. And I want you guys to understand that obviously I can't do it for free because this is gonna transition into my time. This is gonna be my time, my thing. I have to justify my time for it because it is valuable, but I'm gonna bring you value. I'm gonna bring you guys a community. It's not just about me, it's about bringing you guys in. And the reason why it's so important to me that I have a community now, not just so much Spencer Berke, but devoted society, is that I don't want this just to be a clothing line. I think that when you sell t-shirts and you sell mugs and you sell hats, that yes, it's a good thing to have people wearing your stuff and they feel motivated at the gym and they feel good and they're devoted to what they do. That's what my brand stands for. And I don't even like calling it my brand. It's more of our brand because people become a part of it and it means something more to them. It's not just a shirt, it's something with a story behind it. I realized that I could make it an app, I could make it a website, I can make it a community where everyone come together and we can all help each other, and I've always wanted to do that. So I guess kind of got sidetracked with the conversation, but I just like talking to you guys and giving you information on what's happening, and I'm developing all this stuff. I had a meeting yesterday with Live Fit, with Randall Pitch. The guy is so cool. I had such a good time talking to him. We met for about an hour. I toured his facility. He's only 20 minutes from my house. I saw his Huracan, which is so dope. Really sick car. I guess going to that freestyle, this is kind of what I came up with. So if you have like an idea or you have a thought or something you want to do, what's holding you back? Now I understand from a perspective like you need money, you need capital to start certain things or to pay for LegalZoom to sign up, your LLC or S Corp, you need help with accounting, like there's a lot that you have to do. This is what I did. I just went for it. I just started a company and I looked on YouTube and I searched how to start a t-shirt company, how to start a community, how to start a business, how to do a proposal, how to do a W-9, how to do a W-2. All these things I didn't know until they were presented to me. You don't have to be prepared. You don't have to have all this stuff in a row and then say, okay, now I'm ready. Get an idea and pursue that, and the things you have to learn will come along with it. And this advice I'm giving you right now that's free, the exclusive part of Devoted Society is gonna bring you guys the exact details. How I set up an LLC, how I switched it to an S Corp, how I started doing my taxes, how I found the right accountant, how I found someone to do dropship, how I got designers to help me with logos, how to charge my customers, how to write proposals, how to write contracts. You know, I did all this on my own without having anyone teach me, and that was the hardest part. And that's why I feel like I can bring value to you guys where, like I said on my Instagram post that I posted yesterday, have you always wanted to do social media for a car dealership but you had no idea how to do it? Have you ever wanted to work with these cars firsthand, do photography, do social media? Or how about create a lifestyle where you can work from home, work from your phone, wear what you want, and have as much freedom as you can imagine? Well, I'm gonna teach you guys how to do that right now. You know, if you want to create a lifestyle where you can work from home, where you can wear what you want, where you can do what you want. You know, I just came home from the gym and I made my breakfast, I got my coffee, and I'm chilling watching TV, doing phone calls, doing emails, doing my editing for my next video I'm gonna put out. I'm gonna edit this video, I could film this video. I'm not at a 9 to 5 where I have to like, if I had this idea to film a video, but I had to go to a 9 to 5, I probably wouldn't film it because I'd get home, get changed, go straight to work, and then by the time that 5:30 rolls around, you get home, you're kind of like, I wouldn't have the same energy or same endorphins or the same feeling if it was 5 o'clock at night. So my idea is just, I want to bring value to you. I think that I'll end this talk in a way of kind of saying, if you guys want to learn more about what I do, I'm gonna be offering it in all video format. So it's not gonna be like reading a book, it's not gonna be an ebook. You know, I've always wanted to do one, but I'm a big fan of video. I love making videos, I love sharing stuff with you guys, I love talking one-on-one with you, and when people Snapchat me, when people DM me saying that my stuff helps them, that just makes me wanna do it more. And I wanna be very humble. I wanna be as humble as I can right now, but I know that I can be valuable. I know that I have a good skill set. I know that I'm very genuine. And obviously people talk shit and I see the comments and I see what people say, but in my Snapchat this morning I said, never let someone's judgment define your path. Never let somebody that says something change the way of your future. You should never do that. Opinions should never really soak in. You can take an advice, you can learn from other people, but never let it change what you want to do. And then, you know, going back to literally, I love this cup. I think it's so freaking funny. I do what I want. You know, I wanted to have a social media business, and I wanted to obviously be able to visit dealerships and do my thing, but the biggest thing I wanted was freedom. Now, like working with those cars was so cool. I love driving all those cars. I love being at the dealership. I love being around people, but I'm learning patience that I know that if I keep working to this and I build my pro member website and I build everything I have to do, that with patience, it will pay off. I just wanted to bring something valuable to you guys on this Wednesday, I think. Pretty sure it's Wednesday, that can basically help you guys grow and understand that the process is something that you have to love and enjoy. I'll end this video on a good piece of advice to you that I said in my Snapchat once again, if you feel like you're not in the place that you want to be at, if you feel like you have more potential, if you feel like you have a lot of skills that aren't being used, but you're being held back by your parents, by your friends, by judgment, by financials, by self-doubt, by negativity, by where you live, whatever it could be, I just want to let you guys know from someone who's been through a lot and understands it that it's okay. Don't worry. The last thing I want you guys to do is to worry about not being where you want to be, because there's so much space in your head that you can choose what you want to think. And I've always thought positive because I'm going through a lot right now that I don't share. I'll share a little bit, some financial stuff and family stuff. It's scary because you have to make certain decisions that can define your future, and it's tough for me because you have to make these decisions that are just so like adult, and I don't want to be an adult, but I have to. But I'm learning to say, okay, I'm in a situation that may be a little bit tough, but I can have two choices. I can say this sucks and I can be sad and dwell on it, or I can say, you know what, let's embrace this, let's learn what not to do next time and learn from this experience. So there's ways you can look at it, because I've been through so much shit in my life that sucks. My dad passed away, I've been homeless, I had a bunch of issues in my past with people making fun of me, moving from Michigan to San Diego, and people just like literally being this white Midwestern boy going to a school of like models. There were so many drugs and so many new things that I wasn't used to, that I was around, that like changed my whole perspective. I've been through a ton, so I know that a lot of people watch this, and I know that there's a big age group. You don't have to be a certain age to feel lost. And I think that my biggest piece of advice is just don't worry. It's okay. Like, you're gonna get through what you're going through no matter what. I just want you guys to realize that you have a choice. You do have a choice no matter what people say. You have a choice on how you react to what's put in front of you. Please never forget that, because that mindset will take you so much further. If you have difficulties in your life, you have only so much space in your head, that I'd rather have that be filled with positivity and a positive outlook, that no matter what is thrown in front of you, you have that mindset ready to go. Not, I'm sad, I can't do it, I'm tired, I have limits. You know, I want you to take that positivity and that positive mindset and apply that to everything you do, no matter what. And when you can layer that with patience, you'll have the ultimate combo of feeling successful and defining your own definition of success. So that's about it for now. I hope that random talk helped you guys in some way. I know it was kind of scatterminded, but I feel good today. I've got this amazing coffee from Starbucks, and I'm learning something big. I stopped spending money on takeout food and coffee in the morning. I'm doing everything at home now, saving so much money. So I'm really happy with that. Now, if you're a hater or you're a person that loves me, you're guy, girl, gay, straight, black, white, whatever it is, I don't judge you guys for anything, and I never will. And I want you to know that I'm here to help. So please never be afraid to direct message me. I respond to everybody. I take the time out of my day, 2 to 3 hours, to go through all my messages. Most of them, as much as I can, because I do get a lot. My direct messages are at 99 plus every day. I will do as best as I can to get back to you. Please do not hesitate to reach out to me. If you have no one to talk to me. I've had friends that have killed themselves, that have been killed, that have had issues, depression, and I never want to see someone go through that. So if I can help you in any way, please never hesitate. My name is Spencer Berke. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video.